Hello and welcome back everyone. This is Mr. NIKUL and today we are going to start with very interesting chapter, that is pharmaceutical legislation in India. So in this video lecture we will be studying 2 points. One is what is pharmaceutical legislation and second is what is its origin and nature. So let's get started. Pharmaceutical legislation. Legislation is law, and pharmaceutical, as we all know, it is related to pharmacy profession, pharmacist, drugs, medicines, cosmetics, and the substances that affect the health of humans and animals. So when we combine both the terms together, we get the meaning of pharmaceutical legislation, and it is the law. Law is legislation which is related to pharmaceutical. Here pharmaceutical means it consists of pharmacists, pharmacy profession, drugs, medicines, cosmetics, and the substances that affect the health of humans and animals. Hope it is very clear that what is pharmaceutical legislation. Now we will be studying the origin and nature of pharmaceutical legislation in India. At the first time in India, a chemist shop was opened in about 1811 by Mr. Bagot, who came to India with the East India Company in Calcutta. The manufacture of modern drugs in India was started at the end of 19th century. At that time, drugs were mostly exported in crude form and imported in the finished form. As there was no any restrictions on the import of drugs and also quality of drugs, many adulterated and spurious drugs have got entry in India. As there was no control on the drugs and therefore anything under the name of drug could be made, sold or imported. To that effect, Sir Haddon Suffolk moved a resolution on 9th March 1927 in the Council State recommending the Governor General to take the immediate steps to control the quality and standards of drugs. Accordingly, the Council of the State adopted resolution and recommended to the governments to take such steps as may be necessary so as to control quality of drugs. As per the recommendations, Import Drug Bill was introduced in 1937 in the Legislative Assembly to control import of the drugs. This bill did not contain any provisions about manufacture, sale, distribution of drugs. Thus, drug bill was reintroduced in 1940 in the Legislative Assembly and Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940 came into force. Presently, the Drugs Act 1940 covers the provisions relating to the drugs, cosmetics, Ayurvedic, Siddha and Unani drugs. So in this way, the pharmaceutical legislation's origin and nature is. Hope you got what is pharmaceutical legislation and its origin and nature. So in the next upcoming video, we will be continuing with the same chapter. Hope you like this video. Do subscribe, like and share. Jai Hind.